Hello everyone, I'm Charles, the developer of Blêktre 2081, a strange online adventure game that I sometimes call a real-life simulator. I'll try to give you an idea of what it is and how it plays, and eventually help you to Git Good. The first thing you need to understand is that life on Blêktre never stops. Blêktre is like a vivarium in which people, whether they're players or bots, live 24/7, thanks to a server that never sleeps. People live, die, shop, love and hate each other, even when nobody is online, and that's why I call it a simulation. For the player, it's an adventure game with some narrative, and while it's set in an online world, it's perfectly designed to be played solo. Let me explain how this society works. People can get jobs, and every job fulfills a need in society. For example, you can produce food for the population, you can be a cop who chases the poor, you can be a landlord, a construction worker, a love worker, a car dealer, etc. All your clients are other people in the game, and you will also depend on other characters. To show you how much these jobs can shape the world, let me tell you about the president job, the ultimate job. This one has the power to decide the laws. For example, the president can decide whether demo players who have no visa are illegal or not, and therefore whether they can be busted by cop players for being illegal. In a word, the president player can decide whether the game is free or not. Okay, let's play a bit now. After a short tutorial and a prologue introducing a couple of NPCs, I'm dropped into the city with very little money and nothing in my pockets. I'm guided by a few goals that allow me to discover the basic activities. But here's my first strategy. To get some pocket change, I decide to loot other players' corpses. It ruins my karma, but I don't care at this point, I have no dignity. This one is dead because he couldn't afford to pay for the toilets. That's a shame. But it's good for me. I also desorb the corpses and sell the meat to the factory. Now I have a bit of change. I can afford some manufactured products to increase my stats. Those products are also created by players because you can run your own factory, but we're not there yet. So let me see. I want some karma because I can use violence with karma. Here it is, happy candy, plus 30 karma. It gives me a sex appeal penalty, but I don't care for now because all I want is to beg in the streets. You might have noticed those beggars. Each time you pass one of them, there's a karma challenge, and if you lose, you're forced to drop them a coin. The more begging spots you get, the more your coins are multiplied. Like any job, your character will keep working as a beggar when you're not there. That's the passive income mechanic. So here I go. First, I want to hit harder, so I also buy a new skill, headbutt. It's stronger than the basic slap. But the real power move is the sausage blossom. That's an illegal drug you can grow at home, but for now I don't have a home, so I just find some on corpses. It boosts all my karma skills a lot, and makes me basically impossible to bust for the police, so that's a very useful tool for everything illegal. Here's a beggar. I use some blossoms, I headbutt her, and boom, the spot is mine. I refill my karma with happy candies, and the coins start to flow into my pockets. That way, I take over multiple spots. My license to live, which is in my wallet, is full. I upgrade to a gold one. Boom! I'm starting to get rich. But still far from those heavy players who literally own the big businesses in town. They cost millions. So I have to keep going. Another job you can do right at the start is being a cop. You rent a cop hat, and then for a few minutes you can bust every person in an illegal situation you meet in the street. See this one? He has a negative amount of money. That's illegal. Boom! I send him straight to jail. This one? He looks okay, but let me conduct a drug search. MDMA, boom! Jail. And this one? A demo player with an expired visa? The president said they're illegal. Boom! Go to jail. At the end of the day, I just collect my salary while being satisfied to have maintained order in this chaotic world. Okay, now I have bought my post-capitalist card. I can buy out some businesses. But some of them are way too prosperous and rich for me. They literally cost millions. Is this situation hopeless? No. In Blêktre, there are ways to slow down their crazy capitalist accumulation of wealth, but not all of them are legal. First, you can just be a tax collector. Those rich bosses can opt for tax evasion, but once they forget, I'm there to tax their businesses and cripple their capital, making them easier to buy out in the long term. And it also gives me a small percentage as a salary. But here I am. I've been busted for carrying illegal drugs. Yeah, I used some MDMA to increase my sex appeal and seduce the DJ, but that's another story. They agreed to bail me out of jail on one condition. I have to get vaccinated with a drug called Polar Rinix. Oh no, it changed my DNA. I really feel like a second-class citizen now. I meet some strange guy in a strange bar open just for outsiders like me, and he teaches me how to rob those fat businesses. I start a new career in crime. This successful sausage seller is my first target. Boom! Give me all your cash. I'm so rich now I have to upgrade my license to lift to Sapphire. And even Diamond. Now I have my own place to hide while the police are searching for me. I installed a sausage blossom field, a big TV, and a solid gold bathtub. I can invite people over, get into a relationship, and my partner can even help me commit robberies. Well, this video is already long enough, and I can't show you everything you can do in Blêktre 2081, but I think you now have a better idea of how it plays. I've been working on it for 3 years. It has been played and tested throughout that time, and now I'm pretty confident the game is polished and balanced. However, it is still a kind of radical experience, and I admit it won't be for everyone. Still, I hope you enjoyed this video and that it maybe makes you want to try it. Remember, you can play for free, see if you like it, and buy the game to support it. It works on Steam, with the demo being the free version, for Windows and Linux. It has been shown to work on Steam Deck, but you can also play in any modern browser and on a mobile device. I still recommend playing on a big screen first, just to get used to the UI before switching to the compact mobile UI. Don't hesitate to reach out to me on Discord if you have questions, ideas for improvements, or any insults you want to address to me. Until then, have fun in real life and take care!